We will begin today's ceremony with a presentation of the ISO 14001 certification awarded to the Polana Serena Hotel. This certification recognizes the hotel's commitment to environmental responsibility. This certification is in compliance with Serena Hotel's worldwide policy to comply and, wherever possible, exceed national laws and international policies in respect of environmental management systems. May I please request the renowned biologist and writer Mia Couto, a representative of the certification company Impacto, to present the ISO 14001 certificate to Prince Amin Aga Khan. May I now request His Excellency, the Vice Minister of Industry and Trade, Mr. Kenneth Marizane, to present to Prince Amin Aga Khan the seal made in Mozambique. The seal recognizes the Polana Serena Hotel's commitment to ensuring the best of Mozambique's values of hospitality, service, and quality, and that it continues to contribute to the strengthening of Mozambique's culture and economy. Your Excellency, please.
The Polana Hotel has the status of an icon, one of the few hotels on this continent that can claim to have that status, and one of the very few in this part of Africa. Its location in the heart of the capital city of Maputo, on one of the most beautiful and sought-after avenues of the town, gives it a special aura, just as do the graciousness and elegance of its architecture and interiors, reminiscent of the splendors of this hotel's colonial past. For Polana's history stretches back nearly a century, to 1922. No wonder the Polana is affectionately known locally as the Grande Dame of Maputo. We are what we come from. And as I have said, the Polana Serena has the benefit of an extraordinary and essential inheritance, both cultural and natural. I am proud that this extraordinary inheritance will henceforth be an intrinsic part of this hotel's future. We have sought to respect the past, that the future should be more truly rewarding. The Polana should reflect and embody local art and culture. That the hotel should continue to have a clear and unique personality and ambiance, while being of recognizably international standing.
I remember well the day, a little over 12 years ago, when President Chissano welcomed me to Maputo for the purpose of signing a development cooperation agreement between the Mozambique government and the Arkan Development Network. Our celebration today grows out of that initiative, and I thought I might say a word about how our cooperation has unfolded since that time. It is the longer story, of which the Polana story is the latest part. As you may know, the developing world in general, and Africa in particular, has been a central focus on my work for over half a century. The colonial period was just ending when I became the Imam of the Shia Ismaili Muslim community, and a host of newly independent countries were suddenly facing opportunities and challenges of unprecedented complexity. One lesson we learned quickly about the development process was that familiar investment assumptions that had worked in earlier periods and in Western economies were not going to work in the same way in the post-colonial world. Private capital that looked for rapid returns at minimum risk would not flow readily, and other sources of seed finance would have to be found or generated. That is why we created ACFED, the Arkan Fund for Economic Development, which has been the principal investor in this Polana hotel project. One economic category that can have that sort of propelling impact, especially in Africa, is the travel and leisure sector. This is why our ACFED organization has made such significant investments in this field. And this is why the opening today of the Polana Serena Hotel is so important. As the Serena Group has learned in so many other places, world-class traveling facilities can be crucial components of what we call an enabling environment, a setting in which additional development initiatives can take root and thrive. I hope that wherever you live, in this city, or elsewhere in Mozambique, in Africa, or elsewhere in the world, your path will bring you back often to the beauties of the Polana Serena. Thank you.
Estamos perante uma obra de imponente presença, de magnífica arquitetura e de conforto interior que a todos nós impressiona e encanta. Concebido europeu, criado africano e erguido para enriquecer a paisagem desta pérola do Índico, cerca de 88 anos depois da sua primeira inauguração e mais de 20 meses depois do início das obras da sua reabilitação, o Polana Serena registra o início de uma nova fase na sua história e sempre à altura dos desafios que uma indústria hoteleira moçambicana, dinâmica e cada vez mais competitiva e exigente lhe impõe. As implicações em cascata desse aumento de renda têm permitido o acesso destas famílias a mais bens e serviços que a falta de recursos financeiros antes lhes negava. Conseguem construir uma casa melhorada, adquirir um meio de transporte, manter os seus filhos nas escolas, enfim, veem as suas vidas melhoradas. Se antes apenas dependiam de uma agricultura de subsistência ou da pesca artesanal, hoje passam a ter uma atividade que lhes aumenta a renda.
On behalf of the Polana Serena Hotel, may I request the General Manager Karim Merali and Mr. William Punja, the hotel's longest-serving employee. He's been with us for 44 years. to present a small memento to His Excellency President Kibuza to mark this happy occasion and to express once again our sincere appreciation to His Excellency for being with us on this very special day.
Sunday.